Raise your chunks in the air as the most debonair man a man strides into the room. Springing forth from his lair as his foes all despair, for Count Bleck be the name of their doom. Wahoo, that's our Bleckity-doo. Yeah, something Bleck. The guy who says... Ooh. Gosh, oh Chunks, quit it! You're breaking windows! What are you yelling about? Oh, that? Yeah, I just had O-Chunks come up with a nice motivational tune. And as punishment for getting beat by the hero again, I'm making him sing it 1,000 times. 1,000 times? Gosh, you're even more evil than I thought. Hey, but enough chatting, so where's the Count, huh? I want to see him. He hasn't called me to go do anything and I'm getting so bored. Hey, Count! My destructive little friends is all gassed up and itching to get back in action. Guess Brobot has begged me to take him out, say the word, and I'll roll out. Yeah, great enthusiasm, but let's shelve the robot action plan for now, okay? The thing is, the Count kinda left specific orders for us to stand by. Got that? No way, we're just supposed to wait here for that big mean hero to come get us? So the Count doesn't need my services? Excellent, I'll just be off then. You go nowhere. We wait. It's the Count's direct order. His word is absolute. Be a good little minion. Do not move until told, okay? Thanks. She says as she hops off the stage. But I'm bored. And Brobot craves his daily smash. Can't just loiter here. There's no action. Ah ha ha. Hard to stay still when you're pined for sweet vengeance, isn't it? Dementio! Count's orders are all absolute, completely without exception, yes. We shouldn't even dare to think about a secret sneak attack, perish the thought. Defeating the hero would please the Count greatly, but we must follow orders. Oopsie, I just remembered something real important that I gotta do. Back in a jiffy. Bye! Yeah, I've got to deflavorize Brobot's, flavorizer. I'll return once everything's up to code. Later, Dementio! Ha ha ha. My, isn't that something? I do believe I should be, well, moving on as well. And our Chunks was having none of it. Look, Timpani, the stars are beautiful, aren't they? There's a tradition in my village. We believe that wishes on a star come true. Oh, is that so? In that case, we better get to wishing, don't you think? I don't need to wish anymore. I already got my wish. Now, I have everything I need right here. Timpani, aren't you cold? Not at all, I'm very warm. Can Reed stay like this just a little longer? Oh, how wonderful. Tippy. Tippy. What? What's the matter, Tippy? You seemed a little out of it there. Well, didn't you just hear something? No? Alright then. It's just that, for 1 second, I thought I remembered something very important. Oh, Bowser. All-time best animation in any video game ever. The void! It looks as though it's gotten bigger. We needed to open the door to the village quickly. Let's hurry. Alright. So... did I just see the game, like, freeze for a moment? Anyway, we can insert the next pure heart into the next heart pillar. And I believe... before I do that, there's something I would like to do. And that something is going to be found on, I believe, floor 0 of Flopside, and I believe there's actually a house where we can go and enter with Dottie. Although I could be thinking of something else. Oh ho, you're back! Alright, Merlin, putting off my plans to go and explore the village and whatever. Have you seen the sky lately? The void continues to grow larger. I imagine that some worlds have already started to decay. I wonder how long Ordeal Lord Flopside will be spared. The Light Prognosticus doesn't say anything about how long we have. The Light Prognosticus was only written to counteract the Dark One. As such, it's not truly prophetic, so it's hard to say how long we really have. And yet, I feel confident in saying that we do not have much time at all. Well, we can only go forward now. We can't just wait for all worlds to end, can we? Of course you're right, my dear. I received a message from Nulrum recently. It seems that someone on the outskirts of Flopside has spotted a heart pillar. as you've no doubt been seeking the next heart pillar, that is a good place to start. I will go back to the Light Prognosticus to look for clues. Of course, as we all know, if someone makes a prophecy that you don't like, you can just make another prophecy that they don't like, because after all, my prophecy is bigger than your prophecy. But before we do that, I am going to, as I said, sink down into floor 0 of Flipside, and I believe there's going to be a little section where I can go and do some things with Dottie. Let's see. I should probably also offload some stuff in my inventory, shouldn't I? Let's see. Hello, Captain Gills. You're looking a little bigger than the last time I saw you, I believe. Someone got devoured. I hope it wasn't your, like, previous, human or anything like that. Let's see. So, Flim is gonna be over here, and we can indeed switch on over to Dottie. And where's Dottie? At the bottom of the list, most recent pixel. And I can use her power to shrink down. And we can enter this little shop here. Hello and welcome to the teeny tiny food store, Itty Bits. Sorry, I can't show you my face, but I have my reasons, which I won't be telling you. So first time here? Well, hey, thanks for finding us. What we specialize in is cooking ingredients. Our shop is small, but we stand tall by our products. What can I get you today? So, let's see. There's cake mix, there's big egg, and there's honey jar. So I can indeed use these to buy cooking ingredients. I don't believe I have any more space in my inventory. And Itty Bits does not have any, does not have the house its ability to store items. So unfortunately, that's not something I can really do now. But I will get bigger so I can talk to Flim. I will go back and deposit some items, and should I want to actually do any cooking later on, I may do a cooking episode later. I haven't decided. There are an awful lot of things you can cook in this game, and I don't have a reason to go after all of them for completion's sake. But I may dedicate some time to that anyway. But let's see. You have a catch card for a Spiky Tromp. Interesting. I'll be buying that. Catch cards are not something that you can generally find easily elsewhere. Unless you go and collect them yourself, of course. Anything else? I want to say your supply is actually, like, finite. So if I were to buy out all your items, I would not be able to buy anything from you again. So I'm gonna not pick up anything, like, in excess. But I did want to talk to you. And then, of course, there is, your counterpart in Flopside. The super symmetric version of Flim, as it were. Which I'll, probably be going and visiting, well, in due time, one way or the other. Alright, well, just to perhaps get a little bit more utility out of some of my items, let's see. I should be able to cook the horsetail into something, should I not? Alright, I was able to cook the horsetail into a roast horsetail. Very nice. And I believe I can cook the primordial fruit into something as well. I'm not 100% on this. Alright, so the horsetail itself restores 7 HP. This restores 10, so that's a slight improvement. The primordial fruit. If I mess this up, it's not a big deal. I can easily go back to Chapter 5 and buy more. But first, let's see if I can actually turn this into anything. Alright, that is going to be a town special. Fills 5 HP and cures poison. So that's actually worse than the regular primordial fruit. Interesting. Well, everything's worth trying once. I am going to go offload some items in, what's-his-face, Housets, and then I'm going to be off to Flopside to look for some heart pillars. And I have returned. I have indeed gone and offloaded a bunch of items at Housets. As you can tell by my coin count, I have also gone and cashed in, as it were, some of my gold bars. And the reason for that is that there is something that I may be interested in spending them on shortly, and I'll get to that when I get to that, but first, we can come on over here to the outskirts of Flopside, and we can go and have a poke around. Alright, I see there is what looks like the ghost of a heart pillar over there. I'm sure that's nothing, but anyway, down here at the other end of this, of this section over here, there is a block, and I can just give this block a good old wallop with everyone's favorite cudgel. And let's see, there's nothing else over here. There's apparently nothing else over here. So let's go down this pipe, and let us go and explore further. So what we see in Flopside will be more or less a mirror, like a parallel, oops, I was dumb. A parallel universe mirror of what we saw in Flipside in terms of the layout of, bonk, woohoo, in terms of the layout of the town and stuff. Let's see, what's this say? Have you forgotten to flip? Yeah, that's what I thought, but we can flip later. First I would like to see what is over here. And let's see. Something you may also notice is that the direction that Mario like turns when he flips into 3D is reversed from what it was in Flipside. But anyway, let's see. Did that not do anything? Can I go through this? Didn't look like that did anything. Huh. Unless that's just like Flipside on the other side of the wall over there. I honestly can't tell. Let's see. What's down here? This is gonna be... And I feel like I'm straying rather far from where I'm supposed to be going. I don't remember if I was here earlier when I first discovered Flipside, or if I just ran straight to a relatively... Didn't mean to do that, but alright. Relatively straight to the destination, rather, because I believe I did go and like talk to at least the NPCs. But let's see, what is in this treasure chest? I did not realize that there would actually be something down here besides death, and that is a Barry card. Alright. So we can... I used to never use 1 and 2 to open the menu in this game, but in this game it's like always been my first instinct of how to open the menu, even when I actually don't want to go to that part of the menu. We can pick up cards on the pixels. The impenetrable pixel repels enemy attacks. I don't believe I have Barry yet. I believe that's a pixel that I have still yet to pick up. I could go and acquire Barry, but I think I will save that for a perhaps a little later. So with that in mind, doing so may not be a bad idea for something that's about to come up. Anyway, let's see, we can hit that, we can... Alright. We can reveal more of this section. What is this? This is a large treasure chest featuring a Power Plus. Raises attack by 1 permanently. Alright, that's definitely different. I will be using that, I think. For some reason, I feel like the icon for that particular item is the same as one of the badges in one of the earlier Paper Mario games. Anyway, it seems that we've reached the end of the line for down here. I am going to go back upstairs and return to what I believe the Heart Pillar in Waiting. Return to like the section where that was, and we can insert the Pure Heart. Alright, so flip up here. And that is gonna let us run off down this way. And I want to say this is like the mirror version of... Oh, hello. Alright. I see how this is gonna work. I want to say this is the mirror version of that, the Heart Pillar in Flipside, where you had to, like... Bonk. Bonk. Use, what's it? Thudley. The pounding pixel. To smash a bunch of pegs into the ground. And here, I'm gonna have to use Cudge instead. Let's see, can I hit you from this side? I can. Alright. What's this button gonna do? Alright, fancy. Let us go and make use of this Heart Pillar. And we can be on our way. Alright. I like this color. I really like the color of this one. I believe I said that when the door appeared on Flipside Tower. But I like the color of this one in particular. It probably plays into at least one of the reasons why Chapter 5 is probably my favorite chapter in the game. Because I like the color of the heart pillar that comes with it, in addition to all the other theming that goes along with Chapter 5. But anyway. So that is going to do its thing. At the Duel of the 100, the hero will meet with the dark powers of purest chaos. If you fall to the 100, the chaos world grows and the purity heart fades. And as that happens, the hero will fall to the world where all games are ended. That was a mouthful. That's in the section of the Light Prognosticus that I just deciphered. It seems to suggest that if you fail to pass these duels, all worlds will be ruined, and that apparently your lives would be lost along with the Purity Heart. I know that what I have just shared with you might only serve to discourage you. I still must send you forth, however. It saddens me that I can do nothing else. Oh, Nalrim. Where would we be without you? Let's see. So I can travel back to the flip side, or the Flopside, like the main section. There is a little bit more that I want to do, as I mentioned, having something that I may have wanted to spend money on. And because I don't really know if it's worth just walking all that way back, I'm gonna cut away, I think. Alrighty then, so here we are, back in the main section of Flopside, and I can go... Did I just go up the up elevator? I just went up the up elevator. Alright, pretend that first bit never happened. So we're back in the main section of Flopside. And I can go down the down elevator. And... let's see. One, there is Dillis down here, and I could potentially give her some more cooking ingredients. And for another, there's the second down elevator. This one brings us to Flopside, like level 0 or something like that. This is where the arcade would have been in Flipside. And let's see, I want to say that if you flip into 3D here, we have a water section. Once again, as we had in Flipside. And if I were to swim over here, and I don't remember if I've been here before. I don't think I have. We have this guy. Hi there, I'm Flam, the map chap. I sell hidden mysteries of the world here. So are you into maps or what? Because this chap is. Oh, these maps I sell, they've got great pictures of treasure. Each map shows you where to go, and if you find the treasure, it's yours. So what do you think? I mean, that's cool, right? And if you're here, so buy one. Do it, pick a map. So just as we had Flim selling somewhat hard to get items in Flipside, we have Flam selling maps in Flopside. So, let's see. Map 1, 20 coins, shows a familiar spot. If I were to look at... not yet, but I will, however, go into the menu. There I go again, using 1 and 2 to open the menu. I can go and look at map 1. There's 48 of these, apparently. This is showing a section of Flipside, which I believe is on the 3rd floor, right next to the tower, above a section of grass. If you go and use a certain power there, you'll get an item. And because there's, like, honestly not a ton of stuff that I want to spend money on in this game, I figured I might as well make use of these maps. At least for as much as I can buy right now. I think I should be able to buy him out. With all the money that I have right now, because it looks like none of the ones that he has at the moment are all too expensive. As you saw in the menu, there were 48 of these. And I want to say he's only got maybe 10 or so at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to have to come back after more story progress, or after... or if I'm going to have to go somewhere else to find the rest or anything like that, but I'm going to just buy all of his maps. And I should still have more, like, more gold than I had when I came back to Flipside at the end of the last one. No? Alright, just barely not. The gold bars that I sold on the ghost shroom that I sold, or the, like the ghost shroom item that I sold are, provided slightly less money than it's actually going to cost me to buy all these. Alright, so that's most of the first 13. This shows a section in that, like flip-flop, flip-side, flop-side chapel area. Alright, I can definitely go there. That is in Flipside by Flim, I believe. That is in World 1-1 Bestovius' house. And you see how it works. I will not be doing this now. No. Shrink, thank you. I'm thinking I may dedicate a section of videos in the future to just going and exploring all the maps that I can, and picking up the items that they have. We're gonna get a fresh pasta bunch, a power steak, and a smelly herb. Alright, so that's what we get from the food store in, you know, what's this? Flopside. So that's what I wanted to do here. And I love how there's a little bit of a, like, water, surface tension when you stand on water at first when you're small Mario. It's very funny. I sort of feel like the later pixels in this game definitely don't get a lot of attention. Compared to the early pixels in the game, Boomer and such. And I sort of feel like just when I can, I should give some of these later pixels just some attention. Anyway. It hits the spot. Coffee black, the only way to drink coffee. Alright, what are you doing here, sir? Come on in, hang loose. This is the Beveragarium Underground, the over there. I'm the owner of this pad. Name's Carson, so okay, good to see you here, etc. Listen, in my line of work, I hear gossip. Even gossip I don't give a hoot about. But who knows, someone might care about this stuff. Maybe that somebody's you. So okay, if you ever want to talk, you know where to find me. In this spot. For just a few coins, I'll tell you some interesting stories. I'm not even kidding. Alright, let's see if there's anything you can tell me. More Flipside history. That sounds like lore. Maybe I'll do this later. But I did see, when I came in, treasure chests. Apparently I haven't been here yet, because this is that is a golden card, or a card that will allow you to play a hidden arcade game. This is a, not, like, hidden by a pixel palette or anything. That is a Cooking Disc B, a data card for the Dining Specializer. I love how it's a floppy disk, but the Cooking Dining Specializer instrument is like a Nintendo DS. But yeah, there was nothing stopping me from getting those earlier. I must have just not come in here. I suppose I didn't thoroughly explore this place when I had the opportunity to. You there! A hole in the sky, wahaha, old news. I got the scoop already. Thanks to our fine wordsmith, our magazine is a huge hit. Can't match demand. I'm so happy, I can't sit still. Woohoo! Alright, that's fun. I could go further down, I suppose, but I'm not gonna do that. Instead, let me just hit up Dill, see if there's anything I can cook with the items I have on hand. I won't go out of my way to do it now. We're gonna insert the floppy disk into the Nintendo DS, as one does. Alright, I guess I might as well show off what the recipes in Cooking Disc B look like. This is the town special, we've seen this, but otherwise, a lot of these are considerably more elaborate than the recipes in Disc A. Fruity Punch made from Peachy Peach and Killed Mango, that is something that you will need Dillis for. Fruit Parfait, this is made from a Peachy Peach and a Snow Cone, which is itself an item that you have to cook. So, again, more elaborate. Snow Bunny, Snow Cone, and Turtley Leaf. Berry Snow Bunny, which is a Snow Bunny and a Pink Apple, which is not an item that we have not seen yet. And, again, you will need a Snow Cone to be already cooked from Saffron to make that. Killed Mango, Mango Juice, Mixed Shake, Peach Juice, and Mango Juice. Interesting. Warm Coffee. Sounds good. Mild Cocoa Bean. I don't think I've seen those yet. Inky Sauce and Honey Jar, Stamina Soup. It's another HP restoration item. Gradually restores HP. A lot of these items have similar effects. You noticed that these up here had a tendency to, like frost damage, damage reduction from anything involving a Turtley Leaf, that sort of thing. Slimy Extract. Cool. Weird Extract. Peach Juice and Hot Sauce. I've got a hot sauce somewhere. Slimy Shroom. Get them somewhere in Flopside. Where do you get these? Downtown of Crag. Oh, that was one of the houses items, isn't it? Anyway, let's get out of there, and I will see if there's anything that Dills can do for me. Alright, no such luck there. If I were to use the return pipe from Flopside, I wanted to say this will actually return me to the top of the Flopside pillar. Let's see if I'm mistaken. It actually does not. It returns me to Flipside. Interesting. That would be a little bit handy in some ways if it did, but oh well. Anyway, I'm going to end things off here. My name is Dragonite. This has been Super Paper Mario. In the next part, it's off to chapter, what are we up to, 6 already? I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later. And I put the Wii Remote down, and I put it, like, just almost pointing at the sensor bar, and the sensor bar went haywire. I will see you all later.